Huxtable's Salisbury Steak Deluxe.
I'm sorry, Dr. Huxtable, I don't eat meat.
The boy does not eat meat.
I'm a vegetarian.
I didn't know that. Well, we have lots of red beans and rice.
I'm sorry, I only eat brown rice.
Well, that's all right. We can take the rice and burn it for you.
The salad will be plenty, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll just salad myself.
Well, good. That'll be more for us.
Well, the reason why I became a vegetarian is all the studies I read confirmed that many illnesses can be traced to the consumption of meat.
Mrs. Huxtable and I love to live dangerously.
Well, nothing personal, Dr. Huxtable, but I'd expect that answer from a doctor.
Ooh.
See, the medical establishment has always done a poor job of stressing the link between diet and good health.
I understand that you're a real theater buff.
Yeah, one of my passions.
Well, I just loved Dreamgirls.
Dream girls.
David is very bothered by the gross commerciality of contemporary theater. Well, all I know is we left that theater humming the tunes and feeling fine, didn't we, Cliff?
And I think the medical profession has done a good job in stressing the link between diet and health.
We obviously disagree on that, and probably on a lot of other things about the medical profession.
Maybe this isn't the time or the place to discuss them.
Nonsense. Now, what's on your mind?
Don't you think a lot of doctors overcharge people? For example, how much does it cost for a family to have a baby?
Well, it depends on the situation.
I've read that doctors charge 4 times the amount a midwife does to do the same job.
Well, that's because a midwife does not have the expertise or equipment that I have in case problems arise.
So all that extra money you charge really protects the patient in case there's some complications, right?
Absolutely.
And if there aren't any complications, do you give the money back?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think that salad needs a little bit more dressing
No,
on
the
it.
salad doesn't need anything.
Yes, it does, and I need you to help me bring out the main course. Excuse us.
Certainly.
Well,
Claire, don't ask me to go back in there. I'm sitting at my dinner table with a kid who cannot find himself, who is going to find fault with me.
come on, Cliff. He wasn't finding fault with you. He was just asking questions because he's an intelligent kid.
He's an arrogant Twilight Zone.
Cliff, it's not going to be that much longer. They said they have to leave at 9 to see a movie.
You take me back in there, and I warn you, you are dangling raw meat in front of Old Yeller.
You see, you can dish it out, but you can't take it. Now, that's the best conversation that dining room has seen in years. I'm going back in there, and you are coming with me, so you can just be cool.
I hope you're not mad at what I said about doctors.
This is the best conversation this dining room has had in years. The Huxtables have always enjoyed good conversation.
We have?
So, what should we talk about now? Politics, poetry, art,
I hear you're an attorney, Mrs. Huxtable.
the law?
How can you work in a profession where you defend people you know are guilty just so you can collect your paycheck?
Ooh.
Well, David, according to the 14th Amendment, everyone is entitled to due process.
I'd expect that answer from a lawyer.
Ooh.
What I really don't understand, Mrs. Huxtable, is why do you divide your time between pursuing your career and raising your family?
I don't think I understand your point.
The point is, your husband makes a tremendous amount of money. Shouldn't you just stay at home with the kids?
That is a sexist statement, young man. Why didn't you ask Dr. Huxtable that same question?
Ooh.
Let's go get some rolls or something. Come up with another point.
How dare he? The scrag-leg pup. Come in here and park his feet underneath my dining room table and tell me that I am not a good mother?
Oh, dear, he's just an intelligent boy.
Don't you start with me, listen.
Now, listen to me. You know Old Yeller? Well, after he died, they made a sequel. Mrs. Old Yeller. And Mrs. Old Yeller, she was worse than Old Yeller. Because all Old Yeller did was he just barked. He just said, oh. But Mrs. Old Yeller said, ah. And she bit people.
Mom, Dad, there may be a long line at the movie, so we're gonna go
Okay.
now.
All right. It was nice to meet you. Yes, sir. Mrs. Huxtable, it was great.
Heel. 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 Heel smart. Oh, boy, I sure love this.
I would say so. That's your third bowl.
Hi.
Hi, how was the movie?
Okay.
What'd you see?
South Dakota.
The Western with Rory Calhoun?
No, Daddy, this movie was about South Dakota. You know, David is crazy. He comes up with the strangest ideas.
David? You mean the wonderful fellow we had dinner with tonight? I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, South Dakota was about this guy who moves down to South Dakota to live off the land. Only has his wife to pull the plow for him. But he wants to farm more acres, so he marries more wives. That's about the fourth wife. David turns to me and says, you know, I could really get into this. I just looked at him and I said, are you serious? He said, yeah, maybe. So we started arguing right there in the movie theater. Daddy, would you ask Mom to pull the plow for you?
Yeah.
Would you pull it?
No.
Hello, this is the Huxtable residence. Hey, David, how you doing? Just a minute. I just got. I'll take a look, see if she's here. Huh?
Daddy, tell him I'm not home. Tell him that he's rude and he doesn't understand women.
Now, first of all, you spent all this time telling me I'm too rough on you friends. Now you're telling me to tell your friend, no, I'm not doing anything. You got something to say to this fella? You tell him.
Mom.
Your father is right. This is between you and David.
Okay, I'll take it upstairs.
David, I think I've located her. Hold the phone just 1 second. Denise!
Yeah?
Telephone!
Okay, thanks, Dad. I got it.
Dave, she's coming to the phone right now. There she is. Okay. See you, David.
Mm-hmm.